Hello, I am Zechariah Patterson. You may have gone to an accountant's office and given him your tax documents. He made sure that your tax return was accurate and filed properly. Whether you currently have an accountant or are thinking about getting one, it is important to consider the biblical values. This has become increasingly evident to me as I pursue a Bachelor of Science in Accounting. People generally view accountants as accurate and studious, but many do not realize that aspects of accounting can also glorify God. As I discuss honesty, diligence, and organization, we will observe their human and divine views. Let's begin by discussing honesty. Honesty and accuracy are characteristics of an accountant. Accountants face ethical dilemmas every day. Their clients may want them to lie, or they may be tempted to deceive for their own gain. After Enron collapsed in October 2001 for improper accounting techniques, Congress passed the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, which requires executives and auditors to be more accountable, and it reduces fraudulence, according to Brenda Duska, Julie Ragas, and Ronald Duska, and requires auditors to keep work papers for at least 7 years. In addition to this, Lance Barger and Kenneth Flynn and Chad Zutter wrote in 2010 for the Journal of Accounting and Economics that executives must confirm that the financial information is correct every year, or else face up to 10 to 20 years in prison. In any case, everyone must be accurate always. There are examples throughout the Bible that show this. Proverbs 12:22 and 19:5, New King James Version, are two examples. Accountants must also be accurate. According to the Statement of Financial Accounting Concepts, number 8, the Financial Accounting Standards Board, or FASB, requires information to be, quote, complete, neutral, and free from error, end quote. Also, Abbas Mirza, Graham Holt, and Lisa Noor, authors of Wiley IFRS, Practical Implementation Guide and Workbook, said that the International Accounting Standards Board, or IASB, also requires faithful representation. Such rules are not new. In fact, Deuteronomy 25:13 and 15 and Proverbs 20:10 value accuracy and remind readers that cheating is common. Honesty is a core value that accountants have to have, but that does not mean other values are not important. They must also be diligent and timely. Accountants have to keep up with transactions and changing accounting standards and tax laws. There are differences between accounting standards and tax laws, as in the case of handling bad debts. J. David Spiceland, James Seep, Mark Nelson, and Wayne Thomas wrote in Intermediate Accounting that financial reporting requires a direct allowance method, while federal income tax laws require a direct write-off method. Accountants must also keep up with deadlines for financial reports and tax returns. In these cases, the Bible gives passages. Proverbs 4:23 says to be ready for anything, while Colossians 3:23 says that if anyone does anything thoroughly, he or she honors God. However, honesty and diligence and timeliness are still not the only values that they have to have. They must also be organized. Accounting systems and financial statements are organized and serve a special purpose. Accountants also have their own way of tracking transactions. First, they post them into journals and then into ledgers. At the end of a financial period, they prepare financial statements. At the end of a financial year, they close accounts and calculate net income or loss. If they are not organized, they will have trouble finding information and will waste time. On the other hand, if they are, they honor God. As 1 Corinthians 14:40 says, let all things be done decently and in order, end quote. Organization, along with the aforementioned values, can be used to glorify God. Though people usually view these accounting standards, honesty, diligence, and organization, secularly, they may also see divine implications. These views honor God and please clients. As Proverbs 11:3 says, quote, "The integrity of the upright will guide them, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them," end quote. This verse works especially in careers requiring high professionalism, such as accounting. Thank you for letting me speak today.